How you doing there, everyone? Welcome to another episode of the TabsFolders show. It's been a little bit, so thanks for tuning in. Kamil and Praveen, how you guys doing?
Very
Doing
good,
good. How are
very
you,
good,
Bruce?
Bruce.
Glad to hear that. Glad to hear that. So we got some updates for you, and we'll give you some additional advanced walkthroughs that people were asking in the past couple of weeks. And in the process, we'll go ahead and take your questions at the same time too. So without further ado, Kamil, we'll let you go ahead and start with a few announcements.
So the announcements, I wanted to say that we're working on TabsFolders 2.0, and there's a slight delay with the 2.0 release. We're looking at about 3 to 4 weeks delay, 3 to 4 week delay. So we're looking, by the end of April at the latest to release the 2.0 features. Otherwise than that, everything is going very well. The development team is working as hard as we can. We're also working to fix some minor issues that were found with 1.4, the 1.4 release, some sorting issues, and those will be out in the next roughly week, maximum 2 weeks, but probably 1 week. That will fix moving around tabs in TabsFolders to reflect directly in Chrome. There were some issues between that with the Chrome API, and we have fixed that now, along with some other minor bugs that we will be listing on the release in 1 week. But basically, cleaning up all the issues out of 1.4, the final issues, and the next release will be 2.0 coming in mid to late April of this year. So in about a month's time, 3 to 4 weeks, basically. Roughly. Sorry, basically by end of April anyway is the target updated deadline for the release now. So those are the main updates. We're also launching on Stack Commerce and Stack Social this weekend. So we will be expanding the places you can buy TabsFolders. So we are on AppSumo. You can buy from our website, and now we will be on the Stack Commerce sites. So they have many sites across the internet, and we're definitely looking forward to grabbing some expanding the user base through the reach of Stack Social, and looking forward to the questions that come out of that from the users, and of course the feedback. We've been getting great feedback on our roadmap page. There's a lot of users who have been not only voting the features up, but commenting on adding new features in 2.0 and adding comments to the current feature set. So we encourage the community to keep checking the roadmap and adding your feedback and comments onto the release or onto the features that are coming up, because that'll help us get an idea of what to prioritize after we launch 2.0. So looking forward to all your feedback on that feature and roadmap list.
Excellent. Thank you very much for the updates. We have a few comments. Let's jump into that real quick. Ranveer, thanks for tuning in.
Hello, Ranveer. Good to see you again.
Mark Draper, and he's jumping right in with the questions. Can I embed the folder into my website?
I assume when you share tabs folders, currently we don't have an embedding feature for the share. We could work on that for the next release. We are planning to improve the sharing feature so that you'll have actually two different views. You'll have the current list and folder view, plus a big icon view, kind of like Instagram, where you have the main picture from the website, a title and a description, and that will be released in TabsFolders 2.0. We can in 2.1, if you add that to the roadmap as I discussed, if you send us a request on the roadmap, we can prioritize that and add an embed function for the folder so that you could share it right in within your web page wherever you want to place that shared folder. And of course, it will be updated real time. That if you change anything in the folder structure in TabsFolders for that folder, it will of course right away show up on your website as the embed.
Guys, also don't forget this is a 2-screen experience live stream. So if you go ahead and scan this QR code here, it'll come up with a TabsFolders menu on your phone that will go ahead and give you all the assets from this show as well as our previous live streams as well.
Yes, and the assets for this show will be added after this the show is finished filming. So,
got it. Ranveer, thank you for tuning in. Any new updates this week? That's exactly what we're going over. So just stick with us. You'll see it throughout the show. And guys, don't forget, just like always, anyone who's involved with our live stream is actually going to be entered in to the giveaway at the end. So keep the comments coming. Each comment registers you to be part of the giveaway. You have to give StreamYard permission. So, go to StreamYard.com/Facebook and give StreamYard permission to show your name and your face, so that way when we do our giveaway you might win. So appreciate that. How you doing there, Praveen? What's going on?
I'm doing good, bro. How are you? Sorry, just woke up a little late today, so I'm still half sleepy, but I'm here.
You know what, for emergencies, and this helps me out, and I got this from Gary Beck. Sometimes I have a little emergency pick me up. I don't normally use it, but it's like, how other people use coffee. I was never a big coffee person, but, I have that there for emergencies as a little pick-me-up. I get, a little adrenaline boost.
What is it?
Exactly.
Caffeine drink?
Okay.
Yeah. It's, let's see, that one is Bang at 160 milligrams. And I can only take it in the morning because if I take it too late at night, I'd never sleep. So, yeah.
Oh, okay. I'll try that.
I do a similar thing as per one of our previous live streams where the answer is 42. I stick with a very strong Earl Grey in the morning, and that also gets me a nice boost.
There you go. So everyone has their little tactic to give them a little jolt or a little boost in the morning.
Exactly. The second one I've been recently doing is 16 floors up and down. So that also gives me a good boost.
Yeah. Before, during meetings, I would also be doing just to knock out 15 push-ups just to get the blood going or circulating, or 20 or 30 jumping jacks. That was, still do that.
Exactly. It does a similar thing, but also good for you. So
absolutely. Okay. Without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into some of the advanced walkthrough that some of you have been asking for. Since our previous one, we did a basic overall one on the previous show 3 weeks ago. 3 weeks ago, right?
3 weeks ago, yes.
Let's go ahead and move forward with some of the advanced walkthroughs that some of you were asking for.
Exactly. So let me mention first that we will be going over bookmark deduplication, searching in specific folders, how to add the TabsFolders bookmarklet in iOS and Android, and also how to access the bookmarks that you've saved from your mobile device. We'll be taking questions on these videos. These are prepared videos, so we'll be playing them, then taking questions on them. If we have time, we'll go into where the session history folder is, copying, pasting URLs, and those we will do kind of real time if there's time to handle them in the show. But without further ado, I am playing the first one, and this is bookmark deduplication.
We have just released the much requested feature called bookmark deduplication. To remove duplicate bookmarks from a folder, right-click on the folder and select the Deduplicate menu item. TabsFolders automatically creates a new folder with the duplicates removed to the duplicates folder and all the singular bookmarks in the original folder name.
Great. So that's a quick overview of bookmark deduplication. And I can show now a real-time example of this. So let me just share my screen here. Here we go. In this, in the right window here, we have a list of recipes, and they're all different recipes from BBC Food. But excuse me, I'm going to just take these 3 bookmarks, copy them, and paste them. Right here, I have to duplicate the duplicate bookmarks, and I'll sort by the name just so we can see that. There we go. We have the same bookmark here twice in this folder. So now let's just use the deduplication feature. So this is the recipes where we are looking at, or where we are looking at. We will right-click on this folder and click the deduplicate button. There we go. And TabsFolders now creates the folder recipes deduplication. So you still have your original folder, the recipes folders, the recipe folder that's not touched, so that you don't lose anything with this. If TabsFolders were to create deduplicates, and you didn't want to do that, so you still have your original folder just in case. But now in the deduplication folder, you have the duplicates and the original recipes. So when you look at the duplicates, you have the in August meal suggestions. Where were our duplicates here? In recipes. Sorry, so duplicates. Here we go. Watercress soup. Oops, I think we had quite a few. There we go. In the selected. Pardon me. I lost which ones I actually copied. I think it was tomato soup. So there we go. Spiced tomato soup is a duplicate from here, and it's there's 1 copy now in the recipes folder and 1 copy here in the recipe duplicates folder. So there we go. That's an example of how the bookmark deduplication works. And let me just make sure I'm sorting by name. When we go to this folder, it's sorted by name. So in the recipes, when I open this, as you see here, we had spiced tomato soup. Was it, where was the, messed up where I copied. Here we go. I think I had the copies in this folder. Now let me try that again. I seem to have misplaced where I copied the duplicate. So there's the recipes folder. Why don't I make a smaller folder so this will be easier? So let's create a new folder here. Create and recipes. Well, why don't we call that recipes 2? No, delete this one. Trash. Let's call this one recipes 2. Rename recipes 2. Here, let's take watercress soup, just so we'll take 3 bookmarks this time so that it's easy to see that we have the copies. There we go. Now it's simple. We have 6 bookmarks, and there's 2 copies of watercress soup, 2 copies of tomato soup, and 2 copies of spotted shrimp cucumber salad. So let's do the same thing again. Deduplicate and TabsFolders. Now there we go. Created the deduplication folder. The original folder recipes 2 has 6 bookmarks, 3 or 2 of each of these. So watercress soup is twice. Now in the deduplication folder, we have the original folder with 3 bookmarks. Watercress soup is here once, tomato soup is here once, and spotted shrimp is once. And in the duplicates folder, you have the other 3 copies that we had in this folder. So there you go. This was a little bit easier with 6 bookmarks to see. Didn't get confused with all those subfolders. So here you go. The original folder, as I mentioned previously, is kept recipes 2. So you have your original folder if you want to keep that folder for some reason. And you have the deduplicated folder with the original folder and the individual bookmarks, as well as the duplicates as a duplicates folder with the copies of or the duplicate bookmarks in this folder. And you can do that for the your whole folder structure. Let's say if you want to test if I don't know if all in your work folder or whichever you have a YouTube video folder, if you have the same bookmark twice or 3 times, TabsFolders would do this for each subfolder along the tree and create this structure with the original folder without duplicates and the deduplicated folder showing you the duplicates. So that's bookmark deduplication. Let me actually stop sharing my screen now. There we go. Thank you, Bruce. Now, actually, let me know, are there any questions on that?
Well, I'm glad that you went through that, and so is Chenna. Chenna was a little bit confused on the previous time he was using duplication. So I'm glad that you went over that, because it's going to be to his benefit and hopefully to other people as well. And Chenna, get back to us.
Great.
Send us a little comment. Let us know what you think about the new walkthrough regarding deduplication. Yes.
If you have any questions on what I just went through, I mean, I did in more detail and live, but hopefully it works for you. That if you have any questions on at what folder structure, it goes by folders, so it looks for duplicates within the same folder. If you have a folder name that's the same, it'll only look for, I believe, for bookmarks within that folder, not the folder name. So okay, so that's bookmark deduplication. Now we can go for kind of searching in specific folders, and this is the earlier feature we mentioned, where there's 4 folders within TabsFolders that are the bookmarks, open windows and tabs, the trash, and your session history. So let me play that quickly just to get a quick overview of this.
In this version of TabsFolders, we have added the ability to search in specific folders. Searching for the word billions returns results from all folders by default. You can now limit the results to specific folders by clicking the Search In drop-down and selecting specific folders to search.
Great, so that was a fast demo. Let me again switch to my my TabsFolders screen share. And let's take that a step further. So as the video mentions, you can select in the drop down here where you want to search. So open windows and tabs, session history, trash, etc. And so now I'm not sure if I have billions, but actually recipe. We have the recipe folder. And there we go. We have a lot of recipes from in the various, bookmarks, session history, trash. So basically, you get a lot of results, which can be daunting. Again, just like in Google, when you get 20 pages of results, it doesn't really help you much because it's hard to find what you're really looking for. So there's the first way you can limit the search results is, again, by getting rid of the main folders that you're searching. If you want to search open windows and tabs or your bookmarks, you can select this here. And there you go. It limits the amount of folders because if we, let's say, select open windows and tabs and we don't have any recipes open, there's 0 items returned from the search result. If we actually open now, get rid of the search and open a folder, the recipes folder. Let's pick one and open a new tab in Windows. So now we have the recipes or August meal suggestions here in an open window. And when we type recipes or recipe, now you can see that we get a search result from the open windows and tabs only, because that's all we have selected here and which folders to search. If we click bookmarks right away, you get a lot more results because we're searching the bookmarks folder again. A further expansion to the search that was added recently in about TabsFolders 1.4 is actually searching in a specific folder. So now let's say when you search in bookmarks for recipe, you still get, let's say, 116 bookmarks in 4 folders. Well, let's say that this is too much, and you know the specific folder you want to search. You can actually select the specific folder, like let's pick the sorted folder, and let's type this search again. Pardon, let's pick sorted. There we go. That shouldn't let me.
You may have to delete the query word also.
Yes, I have to. Pardon, sorry, forgot to delete. So let me select sorted. There we go. Sorted is selected. Now, there we go. Forgot to delete. So I had the previous search typed in here, and I didn't click the X to actually clear the search. So you have to click the X to clear the search. Then you select the folder that you want to search. It shows up over in this corner that now you're searching only the selected folder. And then you type what you're searching for, and boom, you get the results here only from this folder. So now it's 3 bookmarks in one folder versus 100 and something bookmarks in 4 folders. Great. So that's the expanded or searching in specific folders within TabsFolders. Let me get rid of the screen. There we go.
Yep, perfect. So it looks like you have some fans totally of that. Ranveer deduplication is a great feature. Mark, deduplication is awesome, very easy. Guys, thank you very much for tuning in. Appreciate the comments. Keep them coming. Mark, again, your session history feature is awesome for me. I'm gonna put that out there too. Let's say you're doing like a large YouTube session, right? And you have like 80, 100 different tabs open. This is a good way to also manage, let's say your YouTube viewing session at the same time, which totally makes sense. Until eventually there's an API where we could pull YouTube for YouTube bookmarks, or let's say you want to export your subscription to all the channels that you follow. I don't know if they ever make that. This would be a great way to manage all of your YouTube life essentially also.
Yes, excellent. I mean, I'll hopefully we get a chance to. I think we will have time to go over session history. I think we went over it probably in 2 live streams ago, but I can throw it in after we handle the bookmarklet install, etc. videos. But yes, session history is great because it actually does a session history for your individual devices. So you can have different. You can be browsing at work and at home, and your whole session history is stored to TabsFolders and synchronized between the different devices. So if you are doing something at work and then you get home and you decide, I actually need to finish this project up because suddenly it's due and you don't have your work laptop with you, you can actually access all those open tabs from your session history at work from within TabsFolders. All you have to do is log into your TabsFolders account and select the actual device your work device, and the session history will be there. We also have backups of the session history that you can select, how many copies of the sessions to keep and for how long. It's totally configurable up to, I believe, a year, or I think the year is the current maximum that you can keep the session histories for on your account. Great. So why don't we now go to how to install the bookmarklet?
Open the TabsFolders website in your mobile browser. Click the TabsFolders menu item at the top right. Select Access Bookmarks. Then click the TabsFolders menu item again and select Mobile Bookmarklet. Then tap the Click Here text in Step 2 to copy the JavaScript code to your clipboard. Then add a bookmark for this page and save this bookmark. Edit the bookmark you just saved and paste the previously copied text to the address field in the bookmark and save the bookmark. You can now save bookmarks to TabsFolders. Just open any site and click the TabsFolders bookmarklet in your bookmarks to save a site to TabsFolders.
Great. So that was an example on the Android on an Android browser, I believe, and we also have another video on iOS. So let me play that right now.
To add the mobile bookmarklet to your iPhone, open the TabsFolders website in your mobile browser. Click the TabsFolders menu item at the top right. Select Access Bookmarks. Then click the TabsFolders menu item again and select Mobile Bookmarklet. Then tap the Click Here text in Step 2 to copy the JavaScript code to your clipboard. Then add a bookmark for this page and save this bookmark. Edit the bookmark you just saved and paste the previously copied text to the address field in the bookmark and save the bookmark. You can now save bookmarks to TabsFolders. Just open any site and click the TabsFolders bookmarklet in your bookmarks to save a site to TabsFolders.
Great. So when you add the mobile bookmarklet, and that's to iOS or Android or actually any browser, you can do that on desktop browsers as well. Let's say in Safari or Firefox currently. If you'd like to add bookmarks from those browsers, you can add the mobile bookmarklet to that browser, and on any website that you're on, you just click the bookmarklet link, and it'll save that page to TabsFolders. Let me now share my screen and show you where the bookmarks. So anytime you use the mobile bookmarklet, the bookmarks are saved to this folder. It's a special folder in TabsFolders, and when you add a bookmark from any mobile device, it goes into this folder. Then all you have to do is simply, as usual, drag and drop the bookmark from this folder into your TabsFolders collection where you want to save the mobile bookmark. So that's how to use the mobile bookmarklet to access or to save bookmarks from a mobile device. If you want to access your bookmarks on a mobile device, access TabsFolders bookmarks on a mobile device, all you have to do is go to the TabsFolders website on your mobile device and click this Access Bookmarks button on your desktop, or on the mobile device, it'll be in the mobile menu, the bookmark, the hamburger menu. But clicking basically this link opens up your TabsFolders, opens up the TabsFolders web app, which gives you access to a kind of read-only version of TabsFolders, where you can access all your bookmarks, you can search for them, and you can basically click to open the bookmarks on your mobile device, so that your collection of bookmarks is with you wherever you are on any mobile device, just by going to the TabsFolders website and selecting the Access Bookmarks button. So that's how TabsFolders works on mobile devices, and how you can, again, save, access, and read your bookmarks collection on any device and any browser.
We had a few questions or a few comments. Let me go ahead and bring them up to get us caught up. Chenna says he realizes now that after he's retested deduplication how it works, it was just picking up the first instance of duplicate bookmarks and moving all of their instances to the duplicate folder, keeping the folder structure. Now he understands the workflow. So great,
Okay.
Shannon, now that you've had a chance to test that out and you've given us your feedback, we appreciate it. Guys, that's why we do this live stream, right? Is for you, a little bit of education, a little bit of entertainment, but it's also to exchange ideas, thoughts, feedback. So Shannon, appreciate it. You're always with us every week. Thank you for sticking with us.
Exactly, and Bruce, as per, sometimes we do these videos. These videos are on YouTube, by the way, but we kind of, we'll do one version of the walkthrough, but some users may not understand that walkthrough version. Like Jenna was saying, that internally when we design something, to us it's kind of we understand how it works because we built it. But other users, the video may not be enough. That's why, like you say, this live stream is amazing to go into further details or look at things from different angles to ensure that that everybody understands how the feature works and how to take the most advantage of TabsFolders.
Yeah, and that's another reason, guys, why we don't do the webinar styles. We do live stream styles, so that way at your convenience, you can go through a plethora of channels and find out, oh, this is new features that I didn't know about. Explore the platform a little bit more. Grow a little bit more trust and an affinity for both Kamil and TabsFolders. We do it so at your pleasure and at your leisure, you can go ahead and scroll through videos, and you might learn something new and say, hey, that could come in really helpful. Just like Chenna, you can see right there. It already helped me with all the blog articles. He saved a lot of time, and he's used it multiple times. So perfect use case scenario. Loved hearing that. Chenna, thank you for checking in. Ranveer, he likes the app. Awesome.
Thank you, Ranveer. Glad that it's helping you on both your mobile devices.
There you go. Musam says it looks great. Mark, he's liking that for iPhones. And before we move on, Chenna, since it's actually not an extension on the mobile browser, does TabsFolders JavaScript node account under a 10-device limit? Good question. Good question.
So it's not an extension. I'm not quite sure, and I understand. Maybe the way I understand the question is that I know with TabsFolders you have a 10-device limit per user, so the bookmarklet does not count as a device. It's only devices that TabsFolders is actively synchronizing. So when you have two browsers on one computer, or you have two browsers on your laptop, your home laptop and your work laptop. So let's say you have Edge and Chrome installed on home and at work. So totally those are 4 devices, because you have 2 laptops, but on each laptop you have 2 browsers which are synchronizing with each other, and all of them are synchronizing together. So we count those as 4 devices. But on mobile devices, when you're accessing bookmarks or you're saving bookmarks with your mobile bookmarklet, that does not count as a device. No. I hope that's what the question was. At least that's how I understand it. Jenna, if you do mean something else, please send us another question to clarify.
I think that's the two of you are on the same wavelength there with that one. Yeah.
Great. Thank you, Fresh Mind, for your comment.
There you go. Yep. Jenna says that was it. That was it. Perfect.
Great. Great.
Guys,
so now,
I was going to say, should we do? Go ahead.
I was going to say that I might do a little bit of the session history, just again, maybe since there was a question that or a comment that looks great, why don't we quickly go over it if there's time?
I was going to say, why don't we give them something to look forward to for the next live stream session history, and then we'll add in another video or two.
Okay, sure. Totally.
We'll keep them wanting. Actually, we could do specifically, and guys, we were thinking of coming back on doing shorter weekly sessions also, because now there's going to be a lot of interest coming from Stack Social, so maybe that's something we could look forward to doing during next week's.
Sounds great.
Yep.
Looking forward to that.
Okay. Guys, for those of you watching, leave your last few comments. I'm going to go ahead and start the giveaway here in about 10-15 seconds. So please don't forget also, you can scan right here and get access to all of the assets pertaining to every weekly show, including today's show as well. And don't forget to give StreamYard access. And we'll go ahead and when we start our giveaway, every comment enrolls you in to get a free lifetime license for dropping a comment and tuning in. There we go.
Thank you, Bruce.
We'll come up with a shorter link, but that's the direct URL. If you guys want to go ahead and scan that to the TabsFolders page relating to the QR code up above. Chenna, yeah, today is 36 minutes. Usually we do like 45 to an hour, but because we're going to have extra content spread out over the next couple of weeks, because we have interested people coming in from, from Stack Social and all their Stack sites, it just makes sense that we start to sparse it out or space it out little by little. Instead of having one massive stream where people have to, scroll through a bunch of video to see a certain content. Ranveer, good question. Can I use SMTP to send email from TabsFolders? I tried, but not succeeded.
What if you could send us, Ranveer, the screenshot of your configuration? Will definitely help you out. We have tested it with Gmail and three other services, but maybe there's some configuration that we're missing on the service that you're using. So definitely reach out to us on support, and we will help you resolve that issue with SMTP to test it out with the service that you're using.
That's a good question, Ranveer. Thank you for that. Chenna. Last question before we start the live stream. Do you have plans for persistent storage to store blogs even after deleted a blog? That's a good question.
Yes, we do have those plans, actually. Those will be coming. That's on the roadmap, but
yep.
We will be picking, again, devices based on user voting as to which features are more important to users. So we have kind of passwords on the table, improved customized sharing with embeds. Actually, that was mentioned in this live stream. And we also have, storage and testing of the links. So for any links that are expired, that you get a 404, 403 error, or even comparing the websites that are stored, that you can select a folder and say, store it today, and then for the next, every day, compare whether the website has actually changed. So we have several features like this on the roadmap, and we will be taking voting and deciding, what are the most important features for all users. That's why, as I mentioned previously, jump over to the TabsFolders roadmap, because we will be taking in those votes and by those votes, making decisions as to what's the most important for our users. So
there you go. Ranveer says, "Are you launching a password manager?" Like Kamil said, it's based on voting priority. It's something that we were discussing. We want to include it. But it depends on if you guys want to vote for another feature to be included faster. So again, like Kamil said, go ahead and and vote what features you want rolled out quicker. Obviously, our biggest priority is 2.0, so just keep that in mind.
Yes. So this will be, of course, all the features after 2.0 is out. So
Mr. Facebook user, we can't accept that as part of the giveaway. You have to give StreamYard permission. So please go to StreamYard.com/Facebook so you can give permission to StreamYard to share your face, to share your name, so your comment will be entered for the giveaway that I'm going to start right now.
I think Facebook user represents all Facebook users, Bruce. So thanking you for the live.
There you go. Ranveer, if yes, any ETA? No ETA yet. Specifically, 2.0 is the first priority, and then after that, if it's the number one, that'll be the next thing that we work on.
exactly.
Chenna, lifetime users, persistent storage at any code. Actually, look, that's a good question, Chenna. Since we're running out of time, we'll discuss that on the next live stream. Right? That'll be a good topic. Thanks. We'll stop with questions. No worries. Hey, we love you coming in every week, and we look forward to seeing you next week too.
By the way, Bruce, while we were chatting, I created a bit.ly link for the live streams, so it's a little bit shorter.
Oh yeah, perfect. We'll update that too. Yeah, we'll update that too in the banner. Guys, take a screenshot. That is the direct URL to this guy right here, the QR code.
Yes.
Okay, Jenna, excited for 2.0. Mark, you're very welcome, sir. Ranveer, also waiting for 2.0. I'm right there with you. Thanks for answering my questions. Thank you for attending. We're going to try to come back to a weekly format for a few weeks for everyone over at Stack Social joining us too. On that note, let's go ahead and get started with the giveaway. Okay, guys? By the way, not everyone has access to that giveaway tool. Just FYI. All right, let's go ahead and do the draw, and let's see who's going to win. Drum roll, Mark.
Mark, congratulations.
Oh, look
Mark.
at that.
So, Mark, reach out either to me directly on Facebook or join our Facebook page and reach out to us through that page, and I will be sending you the TabsFolders codes that you've won this live stream.
Mark, you're going to be happy that you joined us today, so there you go. Guys, like always, thank you for joining us and dropping us comments and participating in the giveaway. Hey, hopefully you learned a little bit of something today. That note, we will see you guys next week, same time, Wednesday, 9 a.m. Pacific. And I guess that's it.
Great, thank you, Bruce, Praveen, and everybody who joined us. Great questions and amazing feedback. Thank you for the support. We are definitely working very hard on 2.0 to get it out as quickly as possible, and looking forward to next week's live show, where we will be going over more of the advanced features and hopefully answering more of your questions regarding those features.
All right, guys. Have a good week. Keep social distancing in mind. Wash your hands, and we'll see you next Wednesday.
See you next Wednesday. Bye.